everybody! Today I'm back with another memory planner video. I'm working on week 9 today. So this is where we left off last week, week 8, with our huge spread or sequence of pages. And this is the page that I have left to work with. So I'm going to take that out and put my planner to the side. Okay, so now I've got this page over here, and I've prepped a few things already. Now, the first thing I want to do is I want to get my reinforcements on. I cut them with this die, which is from the one of the reinforcement variety packs. I think it's the first one. And I want to create a floral theme because we planted a few things outside in our garden, and it was a nice spring weekend last weekend, and that's why I thought the floral theme was quite fitting. Okay, so these are cut from black cardstock with double-sided adhesive on the back. Okay, so these are down. The second thing I want to do is, because that needs a little drying time, let me get a piece of non-stick paper. These twigs are die cut from this set, which is called Blooming Branches by Elizabeth Craft Designs. This is again just black cardstock, nothing on the back. And I want to add a little bit of glitter to the berries. And for that I'm going to use the bright cranberry one. And I'm going to add my glue. I'm going to use liquid glue today. This is just glossy accents. And I'm going to go over these berries over here, just adding a few dots. Oops. And what the glossy accents does is it gives a little bit of dimension, and it acts as a glue to adhere my berries. Now I hope my glitter. Now I hope this is gonna dry during the video. If not, I have to add these twigs later to my pages or to my page. Just get all these little berry and heart shapes. Now I want to open my glitter and just sprinkle it over the wet glue. Oh, accident. Okay, that was too much of the glossy accents. I'm just gonna rub this off with my fingernail, just toward the glue, like that. And let's hope for the best. Just dumping it on, shaking the excess off. That's what we have so far. Now let me just see where I spilled my glue, if I can somehow get rid of the glitter in these places. Okay, I think that's okay. Put this aside to dry. And the next one, this one over here. Now here I just have a few berries to do. And we'll see if this dries. until we're done. Okay, almost there. Close that, and again, just dump my glitter onto this. And put it aside to dry. Now, one more thing I want to do is I want to glitter this number 9, which is going to be the indicator for my week. Now I've cut this from black cardstock and I just put double-sided adhesive on both sides. It didn't cut all the way through the liner of the double-sided adhesive, but it did cut my paper, so I'm going to be able to remove that number 9 later on. And just scoop up some of that glitter. Tap off, brush off, and get all this glitter back into my jar. Now I'm gonna polish this one. And you see how it changes to very, very sparkly when you polish that glitter. And just tap this and get the rest inside here. Okay. Get this out of the way. Glittering is done for today. Okay. Somehow I have a little glitter spill over here. So back to my page. I want to do some stamping for a title. And for that I have die cut myself these labels over here. Now this is a frame which is already sticky on the back, and the label, and this is another one, again a frame and the label, and they are from an old Sizzix set. This is one of the first die sets I bought. It's called is there a name? I cannot find a name over here. I believe this is no longer available, but I have it in my, oh, for the record, over here it is. And yeah, it's this label and this label. And I believe it's no longer available, but I had it in my stash, so why not use it? So these are the white labels I want to stamp on. On this one, I'm going to stamp the words Finally Spring, which are from the Finally Spring Colorado Craft Company die and stamp set. Yeah, that's that one. I have it together with my Fox set over here. And on this label, I want to stamp the words Happy Girls Are the Prettiest, by Audrey Hepburn. And this is an old set. It's called French Kiss, and it's by a company called Glitz Design. I don't know if they're even still in business. So it's also a really old stamp set. So I thought I'd grab my older stuff for this week to work with. Now, let me grab my Stamparatus over here and place my label inside here and my stamp. Now I mustn't move it, of course. get it in the center, kind of. And get my magnets down. Like that. Pick up my stamp. Okay, and now I want to make sure that it's straight on these lines that are engraved into the lid. How does it look? I think I moved it a bit too much. Yeah, it's still crooked. Let me... No, that's not helpful. Also not helpful, okay. Maybe I'm gonna go like this. Hold it here and just straighten it out like that. That looks better to me. Once more, double check. I'm a little bit far to the left, so because I really want to get this centered nicely. I think we're good like that. So over here I have a DIY ink pad or Distress Oxide pad, and I want to use this pinkish tones down here and kind of create a fade on my stamp. So I'm going to turn my stamp pad that this part is going to hit my stamp, kind of like this, and see what we've got. Okay, and at the bottom I want to add a bit of picked raspberry, not pink raspberry, to create a fade. And stamp it down. And see what we have. Want to go back once more. It's very thin text, so just go back once more. See that everything is nicely inked up. And that's really the beauty of these stamping tools, that you can go back and redo it as often as you need. Okay, I'm still not super happy with the word girls, but it could be the stamp. So just press on that word once more. Yeah, okay, that's the best I can get, I think. So get this one out. Clean my stamp. And put it back. Okay, and now this label. I have to do it in 2 steps. That's what I already figured out, because my stamps won't fit onto the label completely, or at least not next to each other. So get the word spring. And I want it towards the left. So get a magnet in. And again, pick my stamp up. See if we're kind of straight. But with this swirly script, I think we should be good. Yeah. So again, I'm going to go with the bottom part of this ink pad and just come in from the bottom with my picked raspberry. Just a little bit. And stamp it down. That's good. Clean this. And the word finally. Maybe I should grab my fine pointed tweezer to position this one. Oops, okay, that's magnetic. I think I'm going to go for this place over here. Pick it up, but I want to move it slightly down, just a hair, and straighten it out. Double check if it looks straight. It does. And now I want to hit it with this light pink area over here. So to again have that faded look. Lightest at the top, darkest at the bottom. Okay, good. Clean this. Close the ink pads. And put my stamps back. Finally, spring. Okay. Don't need this anymore. Now I want to start positioning my objects. Just let me check. I believe this isn't dry yet. Oh, but it's starting to dry. So I can maybe get away with placing these down already. Okay, so this is where my number 9 is going to go. Up here. And I wanted it framed by this twig. Oops. And I do like this Happy Girls quote because I got a new dress, which I'm wearing on this picture. And my dog is a happy girl over here because she got a new toy, which is here right in front of her. So I thought about positioning it somewhat like this. and the strip of garden and flower photos down here with my finally spring sign. I should go further up, I think, with my dog. And myself. Like this. Okay, so I think I'm going to adhere my photo and the photo of my dog to the back of this tag, and then I'm going to glue the entire thing down. So this is sticky. And I want to center this. So let me see, where's the center of my photo? This line over here. Gotta move my Post-it down a bit. Okay, so again, center. And just let me double check this. Are we straight? I think so. Yeah, okay. So press down. And now same thing for the top. This is easier because here I have more room with the grass, which is just empty space on the photo, really. Maybe try to do it sideways. I think something moved over here. The inner sign isn't straight anymore. Okay. Just make sure this is nicely inside the outer frame. Okay. I think we're okay. Just place this down here on this non-stick sheet for a minute. Okay, first of all, let me get my number down because that's not going to have anything behind it and I know where it goes. Okay, this frame needs liquid glue. Okay, I'm just gonna use the glossy, here's my collage medium. Okay, just place it around. And press down with a kitchen towel or paper towel. And get my number 9 off here. And this is die cut with the letters and numbers set that I've used several times before. It's this number over here with the stitching pattern. Just get the center out. Like that. And just get that number on straight. Okay. Now, let me see where my twig is gonna come in. I might cut that leaf off. That's kind of bothering me that it hits into the number 9 up there. Like that. My flowers. Layer these on top of that sign. And this is going to go behind here. A little lower. Okay, that needs to go further to the right. Maybe like this. Actually, let me just work with this one for now and position this, and then the black frame can just easily go around it. Okay, come down like that. Yeah, okay, so put the white sign down over here, if I could pick it up. And just get it down straight. Like that. Get that frame around, which has sticky on the back already. Press down. Yeah, okay. So my twigs can go in last, which is good because then my glossy accents has a little bit more time to dry. And this needs to go down first. I'm quickly going to make sure this is really straight and then I'll be right back. Okay, so I did decide to do it a little differently. Now this photo is already down and it is straight and in the right place so that I can orient this one with the label on this photo somewhere here. Just want to get my ruler in to find the center of this picture, like this. Wait a second, let me make sure this stays together, like this, and like that. Okay. I'm really a nerd when it's about getting things straight. So, okay, this is the center, the number 0 on my ruler. Okay. I think this is as good as I can get it. And sometimes stuff like this takes a while, but I really like to take the time because, yeah, if you want it straight and pretty, that's the price you pay. Okay, get this strip of photo down. I want to line it up with this edge over there. But not cover my text, of course. And then I'm eyeballing the distance between these strips to get that straight. And as you can see, the distance over here is larger than the distance over here, so I'm not super straight, but that's what I have to live with. Okay. Let me get my twigs in. Oh, that's the leaf I wanted to cut off. Actually, I want to use the tiny scissors by Elizabeth Craft Designs for that cut. I'm just going to follow the line that this berry branch creates, so that it looks like that leaf was never even there. Okay. That's looking all right. Let me leave it down there for now. And this one is going to go somewhere here. No, not over the label. Just like that. Okay. So, get some glue on here. And I'm putting it everywhere, but I know that some areas are going to be cut off. Okay. And I'm just going to lay this down, but not press it down, because I'm not sure about my glossy accents. Oops, some dirt over here. Don't want to glue that down by accident. Okay. Now, placing it like this. Just press it down in the areas where I know that there's no glossy accents that could be still wet. But I want to get this berry in. No, won't work. Okay. Okay, just clean off the glue from here and snip off what we don't need anymore. Actually, I want to let this dry for a second before I make my cut. But I can see that in some areas I have some glue coming out. Just want to dab at those. And I'm going to do the same thing at the top. So just get some glue on my branch. And place it down where I want it. Kind of hugging around this number 9. Coming over here a little bit. Like that. And again, just tap it down slightly. And I don't see any glue ooze coming out anywhere, but this needs to go down a little bit better. This leaf over here. A little dot. Try not to move it too much. Actually, the glossy accents is dry, which is good. And a little dot of glue over here to get this piece of branch down. Okay. I'm going to pick it up and clean my mat because I don't want to get glue on this side of the page. Okay, so now I still have these 2 little fireflies that I cut out from the paper, and I think I'm going to add those. That looks good. Actually, I'm going to use glossy accents for those because that is going to be a little bit 3D. And I don't want them so flat down. I want them to be a little bit dimensional. I'm just going to lay them down with the glossy accents. Not pressing down. Just really drop it onto the page. and not do anything else to it. And I think this is where I have to leave off. I need to let this dry nicely. Then I'm going to snip off my twigs over here and over there. Maybe cut off 1 or 2 of these berries and scatter them around. But I'm really happy how this page turned out. Wrong lid. Close this up. And I'm just gonna give you a quick flip through of February with the exception of this page and the page before, so that you can see what we've done this month. Or it's actually last month already. So this is the title page. I haven't added to it actually, but I might still add 1 or 2 metallic ferns, maybe gold or metallic green. This is the week 5 with some tags with photos in here in this vellum pocket. Week 6 and 7, hidden journaling spot over here. And then week 8 with our see-through page. And the photo mosaic that was on the other side. And now, well, I have to let this dry. I might post a photo at the end of the video to show you what it looks like. And I hope to see you next time. Thank you for watching and see you in week 10. Bye!